for this portion of the video, I'm going to be extremely expressionless because I've got this little face mask on. I don't even know what's made of. It's just some green shit, and essentially I cannot smile. I can't do anything. So it's like I'm literally in a Botox filler session right now, and it's just so hard. But besides that, yeah, essentially I met Carlton Loth the other day at my gym. Because I saw him post a photo at CBJ, and I was like, yo, wait a minute, that looks a lot like the fucking bathroom inside CBJ. So I looked it up, and I went straight there, took the exact same photo, and I was like, fuck off. It's the exact same thing. And essentially the next day I went, because I was pretty bored and everything, with, you know, uni work and all that. And all of a sudden I see Carlton Loth, and I'm like, yo, can I please get a photo? And he's like, yeah, sure, man, how are you? What's your name? And I was like, shit, this guy's really nice. And mind you, this guy's bigger in fucking real life than he is in photos. Like, yeah, sure, he shows off his fucking shreds and everything, but in real life, it's all real. It's not even fucking lighting. Like, that guy can just take a photo at any point in time, and he'll look exactly the same as he does in photos. And I was like, what the f... Like, there were little railroad tracks just running off his other railroad tracks, like his veins, and they just spread out like wildfire. So I was like, fuck, Carlton Loth. So then I got a little video of him, like, doing some curls, like, you know, those brachialis curls and everything. And then after that, I talked to his brother as well, Maxim Loth. And besides all of that, the whole general update is that, you know, I'm back into uni, I'm starting everything again. I've got this little cute little shaver that I never actually showed you guys, I think. But yeah, essentially what it does is, like, actually no, I might have shown you guys in a previous vlog. But basically it's like this wall shaver Pro 4,000. I don't even know what's it called, but yeah. Best little shave in the world, I reckon, because essentially what this does is, like, it's a little mini hair cutter, and you just drag along the line, and it won't, like, scrape your hairs or anything, because it cuts so thinly and so well. So it's like a little potato chip, thinly cut brand and shit. So really good shit. Should buy if you find out what this is. I have no clue, but it's by Wall. So yeah. Yeah, but besides all of that, essentially, because, like, I've been starting to record at 50 FPS and everything, it's actually pretty nuts, because editing's gonna get pretty hard. Like, it takes a bit longer. Like, although I've got a 1070 like graphics card and everything, it still processes a bit weird, and like sometimes drone footage is at 30, so I need to scale up the timing frames and all that stuff. So yeah, filming at 50 is actually pretty interesting though, because everything just looks hyper realistic, and at 1080p it's always like the camera I've wanted. So yeah, right here, this camera right here, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so glad that Chris Chong sold it to me for like 300. Best 300 I ever spent on any camera equipment whatsoever. So yeah, Chris Chong, shout out. You always watch my videos anyway. And yeah, so besides that, there isn't actually too many updates of my life. Like, I've been hovering around the 80 kilo zone now and then, so it's actually pretty good in the sense that, you know, because I'm hovering at 80 kilos, I'm basically having to force myself to go up in weight, like in terms of like the weight that I push, the weight that I exert myself at the gym. So because I'm pushing myself really hard, there is bound to be some recomposition going on, so like some fat loss and some muscle gain, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm hoping like over time that I drop back down to like around 76, 75, which is like a pretty shredded zone for me now that I've gotten a bit more muscle mass and everything. But yeah, the end goal probably is around 74 if I want to look like comp level bullshit. But yeah, 6 more kilos downwards to go, which is pretty impressive actually, to be able to go down 6 kilos from what I look now, because I don't look half bad in that sense. Like, this has been one of the better physiques I've had running on for a long time, especially with like the full face too. Like, it's not as chubby as it used to be. Maybe it's just the glaring light. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I'm pretty glad about everything, and everything's fitting in pretty well, except uni, because uni is really hard, and third year physio is really, really shockingly, I have no fucking clue what's going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to really focus, knuckle down on during my night times and my mornings and everything, especially during and after work. I need to actually make sure that I am utilizing the best of my time to be studying and just making sure that everything's being absorbed. And as well as that, I actually pre-ordered the S10, so I'm actually pretty excited about that to come.